Welcome back to this beautiful beloved channel. Now in today's video, I have a theory for you guys that Venom is not going to be the main villain of Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now you're probably asking, whoa, no way they would do that. Well, maybe you're right, but I feel like this could be a 100% true possibility. You guys are probably thinking that the secret main villain is going to be Green Goblin because that's a popular theory. No, I don't think they would do that. I think they would save that for the third game. But I'm here to tell you that I think the secret main villain in Marvel Spider-Man 2 is Carnage. Now let me give you some reasoning why I think this is the case. Now if you remember back when they were leading up to the first game's release, they never teased Doc Ock to be the main villain, so we had no idea that he was going to be the main villain. So it was a surprise that he was the main villain. They kept that a secret. So I feel like they could be doing the same thing for this game with pretending it's Venom and keeping Carnage a secret like they did for Doc Ock in the first game. Now let's get into how Carnage could fit into the game. Now I feel like if Venom is not going to be the main villain of the game, I feel like he would get the role of Mr. Negative in the first game because we all thought he was going to be the main villain, but then when he got defeated, Doc Ock came in and became the main villain. So do the same thing as that except switch Mr. Negative out for Venom and then Doc Ock for Carnage. If you guys don't know who Cletus Cassidy is, he's the host of Carnage, which I feel like most of you guys know that. And he's a serial killer if you don't know that too, but that's beside the point. The way I think they could set up Cletus Cassidy is like, since Mary Jane is working at the Daily Beagle, maybe she could be like following the story of like the murders of Cletus Cassidy. So she could be talking to Pete like, oh, there's some weirdo out here doing all these, so I'm following his case, writing the story. So like have her following that story and then boom, that's how we set them up. And like at Feast and stuff, when we're free roaming at Feast, like just talking to the people there or whatever, we could hear like people talk about the murders or hear it over the television and radio. So that could be a way of setting them up in the background slowly. We'll just like have little sprinkles of hints of Cletus Cassidy throughout the game. Not like giving away, but like keeping in the background. And then when Venom is finally defeated, boom, Carnage is created. Now there's a few ways he could become Carnage. Like they could do it like the comics where him and Eddie Brock, aka Venom, shared a cell in jail together. And then the symbiote broke Eddie out and left a piece of symbiote behind. And then Cletus got that piece of symbiote and became Carnage. Also, I forgot to mention that Carnage is the offspring of Venom. So since this game is gonna have Venom, it's like the perfect setup for Carnage. Okay, and if they do go that route of how they introduce Carnage is because he shares a jail cell with Eddie, or they said Eddie's not gonna be Venom in this game, so whoever is Venom, he's like sharing a jail cell with them. And then like the reason he's in jail, Cletus, is because like maybe Mary Jane busted him with the help of Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker. So both Venom and Cletus are gonna be angry at Spider-Man, and then eventually the symbiote will break them out since they're sharing the jail cell, and then Venom will leave a piece of symbiote behind for Cletus to become Carnage. And then the final fight could be like either a 2v2 like Venom and Carnage versus Peter and Miles, and like you could switch between Peter and Miles throughout the boss fight, or they could do like the first boss fight is like Venom versus Miles, and then the final boss fight of the game, like the grand finale, could be Peter versus Carnage. But yeah, that's pretty much the theory. I just really hope Carnage is going to be in the game because I really love that character. I honestly feel like maybe he could work better as DLC, honestly, like just dedicate a whole DLC to Carnage, just like the aftermath of the main story after Venom is defeated, and then boom, get a DLC for Carnage. Or you could save him for the third game, like have him be the fake out main villain, because I feel like Green Goblin's for sure gonna be the main villain of the third game. So you could have Carnage as the fake out main villain, and then when he gets defeated, then Green Goblin becomes the main villain. But anyways, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.